has a reputation for doing a lot of crazy things. But at the same time, that does not mean you sit there and you go and try to kiss someone or do anything to someone without their consent.
Oh my!
Need to teach these boys how to respect young girls, how to respect women, because that's where the problem really lies. Roll the intro. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We gather here today to talk about this Sukihana mess, okay? This YK Osiris the virus bullshit. Now, if you guys are not aware, Sukihana is going viral yet again for some bullshit that, for whatever reason, everyone thinks that we have to feel bad for. And I'm here to tell you what nobody else is going to tell you. And as you guys can see by the title, I do not think Sukihana deserves this. Now, if you guys do not remember, 2 years ago, I actually did talk about Sukihana. Now, when this shit was sadly gracing, do I even have to say gracing? This is some disgusting shit. Okay, when this shit was cursing my timeline, I was like, what is this? What? Why do I care? Why do I care? I was just like, I had a lot of conflicting feelings, okay? I didn't know whether to be mad, whether to be sad, whether to be like, what the fuck? Like, why do I care? Because many things could be true at the same time, okay? If you guys seen me before, y'all already know I am one of those people that believes many things could be true at the same time, and I have no different opinion about this, all right? Now, the first time I talked about Sukihana, it was literally to talk about struggle love and how a lot of women in the music industry perpetuate struggle love, and they literally like to push this idea of very toxic behavior that gets them in horrible situations. Because it's quite graphic and disturbing. The gist of the video is her giving fellatio to her man, and he is essentially degrading her while she throws up. So I forgot to mention this part when I was filming, but while she's sitting there necking him, he's literally degrading her, holding this whole store situation over her head. So while she's giving him head, she's crying, looking a whole hot mess. This is OnlyFans, okay? This video went viral from Twitter. It was a video originally posted to OnlyFans. And in the video, her dude or whatever is saying it like, what you want again? What you want? And she's like, I want my store. He's like, what? My store. And it's like, okay, so you're doing all of this, degrading yourself, throwing up over giving head and all of this to your man or whatever because you want a store. Like, the man's on house arrest. Like, I'm confused. Like, you got all this money. You talk about you got all of this stuff. I'm confused. Like, what is he gonna give you with a criminal record? I'm sure he doesn't have a job. I'm sure you're the breadwinner. Like, what is he gonna give you? Like, I'm so confused right now. Like, I was sitting there like, what is this? Oh yeah, I also have to add that I know there's going to be people that sit here and be like, well, Cardi B does the same thing and people glorify it. It's all disgusting. So don't even try it. I don't care if you light skin, dark skin, white skin, A-list, B-list, C-list. It's nasty and it's absolutely degrading to sit there and let a man treat you like that. She is just as nasty and repulsive. People were going in, people were slut shaming her, people were degrading her and saying all types of shit. And to be quite honest with you, let me just say this right now. When I started to look deeper into like who she was, what she's known for, looking into her man and all of that, I'm just sitting there like, what am I watching? Like, what did I subject myself to? These people are just repulsive to me. And now look, Now look at this bullshit that we're seeing here today. And you guys can feel free to watch that video. It is going to be linked down below. And now we're going to be talking about what's going on today. If you guys don't know what's going on, essentially YK Osiris is being accused of SA because he sat here and thought it was okay to yank Sukihana's head and kiss her without her consent. And I've been watching numerous videos about the situation, looking at comments, and I was a little bit conflicted because it was like, Suki has a reputation for doing a lot of crazy things, but at the same time, that does not mean you sit there and you go and try to kiss someone or do anything to someone without their consent.
Oh my.
Oh, two already.
And two things can be true at the same time. But I have to say this straight up, okay? I know that there's going to be so many different types of comments down below. So let me just say this straight up. For those of you guys who thinks that she deserved what happened to her because she has a very, very provocative reputation and she does a lot of disturbing and disgusting things, including twerking on a child, twerking at an abortion clinic, talk about F them kids, and was literally going viral for giving fellatio. I absolutely agree with you, and I can't really say anything about that. For those of you guys who think that women can't do anything, and it's really, really disgusting that men feel entitled to your body because you do those things, I absolutely agree with you as well. Because like I said, literally a few moments ago, two things, multiple things can be true at the same time. And this whole culture of do what you want is all fine and dandy, but doing what you want is extremely dangerous. It's all fun and games until people start treating you a specific type of way for doing what you want. People are always on this whole idea of, oh, live your life, YOLO, do what you want, it is what it is. But this is what happens when you live your life a specific way. Whether you're a man or a woman, if you live your life doing all the types of things that Sukihana do, okay, if you live your hot girl life 365, these are the types of things that will happen to you.
And I f with Diddy, and one thing about me, I feel like I'm Young Miami. I love when it piss on me. That was a real y'all scared to talk about what the y'all like, cause y'all so worried about what these bitches gonna think. Baby, if you piss on me, make sure along you get my hair done after. Yeah. Piss on me, piss in my mouth. Let me piss on his mouth. Let me piss in your mouth, fart in your face. I want to on top of your hair and rub it in. I like to open my legs, squat my ass over his face, and give me a nice little fart in. I'm on all over social network, all over social media, bitch. Niggas pay top dollars to fuck me, and he's paying $15,000 to fuck me for an hour, bitch. To get my abortion right now, I don't give a fuck.
Dog.
Judge who you want, bitch.
Dog.
Fuck them babies,
Fuck them babies,
Fuck
bitch.
that nigga, I'm not having no kids by that nigga. Put it in my pussy so
No,
fat.
you can see it from the background. Everybody know that. Dog. Dog. Dog.
Now they pussy
Yo.
really on the real
Yo.
money on his book.
Dog.
Suck a mean dick, you mad cause your pussy ain't fat like this.
Yo, calm down. You bugging right now. I fucked you. No strings attached. That was it. No relationship shit like that.
All right, since you want to play me, tell these niggas how you ate my ass. Fuck me! I don't give a fuck with nobody.
Now, let me just say straight up, I do not agree with YK Osiris. I do not think that what he did was appropriate. I do not think that what he did is commendable. I do not think that he doesn't deserve to have charges pressed on him. She better go press some goddamn charges. To be quite honest with you, it would have been a fight. Let a man come up to me and do anything like that. I don't give a fuck. He would have grabbed my face. I would have punched him smooth in the face. Cause who the fuck you think you touching? Y'all have heard the story times both on this channel and on my personal channel, which if you're not subscribed to all three of my channels, head down to the link in the description and or the pinned comment. Go subscribe to all three. I get down like that. I don't care. Like, you touch me in a way that I should not be touched, I'm more than likely gonna get violent. I'm from the hood. I don't play that shit, okay? I probably would have hit that man smooth in the jaw, okay? Like, you're not about to touch me in a way that I do not wish to be touched, okay? Especially if you're not my man. Like, that's not happening, all right? And I do not care how she presents herself. I do not care how I present myself, whatever the case may be. You do not touch people like that. Like, I have a very, very, like, big thing about being touched. Like, I personally don't like being touched. But again, it doesn't matter how she presents herself. You do not do that. And that just goes to show that not only do a lot of men just feel legitimately entitled to women and how they are and just their overall being, but the way you present yourself really does matter. Whether you're a man or a woman, like, you really have to be very, very careful. And I know there's a lot of people that feel like, okay, well, you know, does that mean that if you wear a mini skirt, if you wear a bikini outside, that a man has the right to touch you? And it's like, listen, no one says that, okay? And I feel like a lot of people are intentionally not listening to what's being said or what's happening out there. The fact of the matter is, if you portray yourself to be a provocative sexual being, if you present yourself to literally be out there going viral off of your sexual acts or your sexuality or being, you know, this sexual icon, there's going to be people out there that think you are like that think it is okay to just come up to you and do whatever it is that they want to you. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry that it's like that. I wish it wasn't like that, but that's just the way it is. Don't hate the messenger, but that's the truth, okay? Sadly, there's a lot of people doing commentary out there that are not going to say that because for whatever reason, they're afraid of being dragged. You could drag me all you want. I do not agree with this. I don't like that it's like that, but that's just the way it is. And there's a lot of men out there that have not found a way to, I guess, curb or, you know, push back their sexual deviances, okay? There's a lot of men that give into that and they feel entitled to women who act this way. And it makes it worse because there's a lot of women who don't act this way. There's a lot of women who are nowhere near this, you know, who don't act like Sukihana or the other hot girls of the world and are still subjected to this type of behavior. How many women out there in full-blown headdress, hijabs, literally head to toe in turtlenecks and sweatpants and still get harassed? Bro, when we had masks out there, bro, I had masks, I had sweatpants, turtleneck, all that, I'd still get hit on. And I'm just like, how does this make sense? Like, how? Like, how am I still getting sexually harassed? And I'm literally, like, you can't even see, you can't see nothing but my eyes. Like, how is this possible? You know, there's just some men out there that have not been able to curb their sexual deviances, okay? Their sexual urge to sexually harass women. Point blank, period. That's just the way a lot of men are. I wish it wasn't like that, but that just goes back to what I've said on this channel numerous times. A lot of us have to do our part with the children that we are raising and the children that we have in our lives. We need to raise the boys, okay, that are going to be men, to know that it is not okay to harass women. It is not okay to feel entitled to women. It is not okay to go around coming up to women thinking that you own them, to go around making women feel scared, go around making it feel like, you know, those women owe you something, because they don't. And I feel like a lot of that starts from childhood. A lot of people make it a point to shelter the girls, you know, to police girls and their sexuality and their virginities and make girls feel bad about, you know, enticing these men and being sexual. And that's why a lot of women end up being so sexual when they become adults. And it's crazy because, like, people don't see it that way. You know, they just see it as, oh, women are whores and women are this and women need to stop and women need to be virgins. But it's like, but y'all don't tell these boys nothing. Okay, you guys don't tell these boys how to be men. You just let these men do whatever it is that they want. Like, these boys are out here having sex from as young as 11, 12, 13. But you guys make sure that these women, okay, these young girls don't have sex until they're fucking like 30 and they don't even know what the fuck they're doing, and then they're going buck wild. You know, and it's like, that's a problem in itself. You need to teach these boys how to respect young girls, how to respect woman, because that's where the problem really lies. A lot of these men are walking around feeling entitled, and that goes into that other viral situation with that girl literally working at Home Depot minding her business. You had people out here doxing where she worked just because she was beautiful, and people were talking about, oh, she's too pretty to work. She's too pretty to work at Home Depot. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Nobody's too pretty to work anywhere. Like, she could work wherever the fuck she wants to. Like, you guys felt so entitled. Like, you men felt so entitled that you had to dox where she worked at. Like, literally. Like, that is an issue. And first of all, can we talk about how, like, those two things are not even really comparable? Like, Sukihana is legit a woman who has went viral off her sexual deviancy, okay? Her sexual deeds, her sexapades, okay? She's, again, went viral from doing fellatio and getting cum on her, okay? She went viral for legit saying that she likes to get peed on, likes to get shitted on, okay? This girl was literally just working and went viral for being pretty, okay? So two completely different things. I understand the whole entitlement of men is the only situation here that makes these two things similar, but since they kind of happen in the same week, people are kind of lumping them together. But two completely different women, all right? But I'm not trying to say that Sukihana deserved that, because I really don't think she did. That's just ridiculous. But let it be a lesson for those of you guys who think that y'all could live your hot girl lives, okay? For those of you guys who think that you could do whatever the fuck it is that you want and there won't be consequences, there are consequences. Do what you want. Live your life. Be free like a butterfly. But understand, there are consequences for doing whatever it is that you want. Doing whatever it is that you want is never, ever going to be free, okay? Every action has a consequence. I'm so sorry that that happened to Sukihana. She did make a response saying that she was afraid, saying that, you know, she didn't want to speak up for herself. She does, you know, drink to kind of like cope with everything, and it's very interesting. I'm not even gonna lie, just seeing how Sukihana acts and seeing who she is, I did not expect that type of response. I don't know if it's PR, I don't know if it's true, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't buy the response. I don't buy the response whatsoever. I feel like it's all PR, and that's coming from someone that has a public relations degree, okay? I have a PR degree. That's my master's, and I have a communications bachelor. So I'm just like, that's all PR. And that's only because I was watching DJ Academic's video on the situation, and YK Osiris sent him the video. And he also sent him a video of beforehand. And essentially, Sukihana was flirting with him beforehand, and then he went in for the kiss. Now again, I'm not defending YK Osiris, but it's very, very interesting.
Kiana, Funny Marco, YK Osiris. Here we go.
I'm gonna turn your ass off.
You with the right one, then.
I will give you all of that shit.
Give you well, baby girl. Listen, it's a tattoo.
Turn your ass off. I'm gonna turn
You with the right one, then.
I will give you all of that shit.
Give you well, baby girl. Listen, it's a tattoo. I need to kiss the tattoo. I know I done seen some neck rip right there before.
Oh my God.
Now, let me be very clear. I think YK Osiris sent me this video to show that Sukihana thirsty. She's basically singing a song. She's basically told him, I'll tear your ass up. It's kind of a sexual innuendo. She's basically saying to him, like, yo, we could fuck type shit. Now, I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to be very impartial. YK Osiris, you're a black man. It don't matter if she said this before you tried to apply the kiss as was seen in the other video, you should know this is going to come across as weird and creepy.
I don't think she wanted him to kiss her, but it's just very interesting. She was flirting and then he went in for the kiss. I don't think he read the signals properly. However, it's like, okay, so you flirted, then you went in for the kiss. Clearly you didn't want it because you were kind of moving away from him, but it's like, now you're going into the I'm afraid to defend myself. Now, I will say it is kind of shitty and very, very disturbing how there's like all these men around her and plenty of other witnesses that didn't say a damn thing, didn't get up, didn't like say, like, they just sat there. Like, can we talk about like how they all just sat there and let this shit happen? Like, if there's one thing that bothers me the most is when someone's getting pounced on, something's happening to someone and everybody just sits there. Like, that shit like grinds my gears more than anything. Like, why is everybody just sitting there? Like, just why? Like, just making faces, just like, oh, okay. But at the same time, now that I see more context to the clip, it probably is because she kind of was making little advances, like, oh yeah, out this, out that. So that could have been why. I'm not even gonna lie, that could have been why. So to be quite honest with you, again, I don't buy her little statement of, oh, I was afraid to defend myself. Like, were you? Were you, Suki? Again, she doesn't deserve that. I don't think anyone deserves that. Like, if she really wanted to kiss him, she would have kissed him back, I believe. I feel like she was genuinely caught off guard. Yeah. YK, the virus, please apologize. Like, just apologize. That shit is horrible. That is definitely SH, okay? Sexual harassment. Not, I don't know if I would call it, well, it's considered SA too. You fucked up. Please apologize. And all of you, please be careful of the image that you're putting out there because it could fuck you up. Hardcore. Of course, let me know what you guys think about the situation down below. Do you guys think that Suki deserved that behavior due to a lot of what she puts out and her overall persona? Or do you guys think that she didn't deserve that whatsoever? Regardless, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that, and most importantly, please peep the description box for all the information that you guys consistently ask me about down below. I do have 3 channels. My second channel deals with Haitian politics, voodoo, and folklore. My third channel is a personal channel of vlogs, story times, all things like that that you guys miss on this channel that I used to do back in the day. Please make sure you guys join the Patreon. I have early access, bonus uploads. There is a private Discord you guys can join and much more perks. Love you guys so very much. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.